Hey everyone, welcome back to Automate with Amit. In my previous video, I had created a stunning looking website to-do application using Cursor AI without writing any single piece of code. And in this video, we are going to perform testing on that particular website using TestSprite MCP. So we are going to use TestSprite MCP in Cursor AI editor, and we'll do end-to-end testing without writing any single piece of code, all by using AI. So without any delay, let's start. But before we begin, please make sure to subscribe if you are watching me for the first time, and it motivates to bring such insightful videos. So without any delay, let's start. Okay, so first of all, let me showcase you what was the website. So over here, if you see, this is to-do application, and in this to-do application, basically we can do multiple things. We have log out, login functionality, so we can sign up also. So over here, I can provide the login credentials, and I can sign in and logged in as a user, test user 1. And over here on the dashboard, once you be on dashboard, you have total tasks, completed, in progress, overdue, and add task. Basically we can add a task for you, subscribe the video. Okay, so after the video finishes, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe also. So create task, and as soon as I created the task, you see over here total task 3, completed, and in progress, and overdue. So over here you can change the status of this. You can edit the name, edited name. Okay, so edit the priority also. This is high priority task, and due date is let's suppose 23rd, and it's in progress, or we can mark this as pending. It is personal, and add tags and update task. So I did update this. So this is basic functionality, basic application. So I can search the task also. So subscribe the video. If you see over here, it comes up. So over here, once you see, I can mark this as completed also, and once I mark this as completed, you can see the status also goes up, and total task 3, completed 2, in pending, overdue, finishes. So this is the application. Now what is the purpose of testing this? So we are going to use MCP, TestSprite MCP, basically over here. So this is TestSprite MCP is a no code, no prompt testing agent that makes your software work. So everywhere we are using AI agent. So this is also a type of agent which performs testing end to end. So what it is basically TestSprite MCP is a model context protocol integration that connects your IDE AI assistants like Cursor or Windsurf. Okay, so TestSprite's intelligent testing engine enables fully automated testing workflow. So just now we'll be doing hands-on also. So don't just watch till the end, because this is going to help. So you just have to write help me test this project with TestSprite, and everything will be done. Now how to start with this? So basically we have to do few things. First of all, how to get it installed on our code editor. So over here, this is Cursor AI, and in here if you see Cursor settings, and you have to go on Cursor settings, and over here you see this MCP tab. So MCP tab should have, if you go on MCP tab, I have TestSprite already installed, so I need not to, but I'll tell you how you can get it installed also. Okay, so now what are 3 prerequisites basically before installation? First is compatible IDEs you should have. So I told that you should have 2 different types of, you can have either Cursor or Windsurf, and you should have TestSprite account. So if you don't have TestSprite account, you can directly go on docs.testsprite.com, and I'm going to pin this link in the description. You can go and create an account. So you simply go and create an account. You can also use either GitHub or Google. So as soon as you sign in, you come over this dashboard, which we will be explaining in some time. Let's come back on the third prerequisite, which is you should have Node.js uh, more than 22 version. So if you don't know how to check this, you have this, how do I check my Node version? So you just have to type node space hyphen hyphen version, and it is going to do that. Next thing which you need to get is get your API key. Okay, and how to get your API key? You just have to go on TestSprite dashboard. So over here, if you see, this is the TestSprite dashboard, and left side at the bottom you see this API key. So you have to create this. You have to create your API key. So once you click on, let's suppose, let me delete this one, and just to showcase you. Okay, so you click on this API key and just type anything. You have to create this API key, and this is the API key. I'm going to delete it after my demo. So navigate to your API key, under new API key, copy your API key. So okay, so once this is done, there is one click installation. So there are two different types of IDEs. It's showing tray and cursor. You just have to go on cursor if you are working with cursor, or else you can use any other different IDEs also. You can check. Okay, so once you have your API keys ready, click this one, click installation link. So over here, if I click in here, it is directly going to import the API's key, or it is going to import MCP. So over here, what I'm just showcasing you manual installation. So over here, cursor it is showing. So what I can do, I can copy this piece of code. Okay, I can copy this piece of code and just go back in my cursor, and over here add new MCP server. So over here, instead of this, I should be putting a new MCP, and in place of API key, whatever API key you have generated from here, you just have to get that copied and pasted over here. That's it. Okay, so once you do this, you are ready. So you just have to save it. I'm not going to save because already I have that installed. Once you save it, it will show something like this. Over here, 6 tools enabled. So different tools are available: bootstrap, test, generate code summary, standardized PRD, and all those things it shows. There are different tools which it gives, and using these tools, AI code editor performs the testing. So with this, we are ready to use our applications testing using TestSprite. So what we have to do over here, basically, we just have to write few things. So right now over here, if I just explain quickly what my code structure looks like, this is the to-do application for YouTube. Over here, backend and front-end folders are there. There are some other scripts which have been created previously. Instead of this way, what I can do, I can create a new chat. Okay, that looks cleaner. So now I just copied over here and add the context from here. So I'm adding backend folder over here and just press enter. Now it is going to do everything for me. So let's see what it does. I'll help you better. So it it has listed out 5 different things: examine backend structure, and so first and foremost tool which gets called is TestSprite bootstrap test. It is going to identify your application's code, and based on that it is going to generate the test plan and all those things. So it is going to read, but it does not stores all these data. So you need not to worry about the security of the application as such. But over here I am just clicking on run, and then it is going to ask me testing configuration. So as soon as I click run, first of all it is going to do the testing configuration for me. So over here, since you see over here I have mentioned backend, so it has showcased me or landed me upon backend. So over here what I have to do, I have to mention authentication. So I'm just writing basic authentication. Basically, whatever users you wanted to you are using, those users you have to give over here. So that user, so I'm just giving username and password. Okay, so this is the password and the port is 5001, which is fine, and PRD. So basically PRD is nothing but the project specification document. So if you don't have, then you can get it downloaded also, or it is going to generate PRD by itself also. So I'm just clicking on upload and it's done. So now if you see on this place, it is going to restart the backend service and generate a code summary. It is going to do all of these things, and it is going to kill the Python ports on which the backend runs. So it is going to perform all those things. Meanwhile, what we are going to do, it is going to generate the code summary. So I'm just clicking run and it is going to perform all the code summary. So basically it is going to read the code, and based on that it is going to create the test cases which are completely customized for the project need. Okay, so meanwhile if I come back over here, so over here you have installed your TestSprite and nothing else you have to do. You just have to use this prompt and it is going to do everything. Now let's come back on this. Here it is performing the code summary. Okay, so now over here if you see, this has generated code summary. So it has done all of these things. It has generated this much of code summary at the end. And if you see, these are the test name, create task, and there are update tasks. So similarly there are different delete tasks. So different tests are there which it has created. So this is a a complete basically complete code summary plan. So code summary it has generated. Now over here at the left side also, if you see TestSprite MCP TMP, so this has created this file also, project description to do application. So this is a PDF file, by the way, which we have uploaded. So over here code summary.json, this has 327 lines of code it has written. So I'm just going to click code all configuration related to our project it has created. So this is the file folder under which it is going to do all of these things. So now it is asking for TestSprite generate backend test plan. So it is going to generate the test plan basically. Okay, so now it has generated the plan. Now it is going to call another tool which is generate a standardized PRD. Okay, so now it is asking for TestSprite setup required. I think we have already done this. So API key and all those things, what has been accomplished. It has also created all the code summary, user registration, user login, get task, create task, update, delete, get statistics, health check, and all those things are there. So it is asking, would you like me to wait while you create API key, or do you want to prefer to explore other testing approaches for your backend? So I'll say yes, please go ahead. Okay. Okay, so now it is going to generate the backend test plan. So it is running some of the things. Okay, so now if you see here, perfect, the backend is running and responding. Since there seems to be an authentication issue, let me try to work around. Okay, so it has generated all of this. TestSprite is working now. Let me execute the test execution and execution command. So now it is going to execute the test cases. Now it has created backend test plan. So now it is ready to execute test and generate report. So I'm just clicking on run, and here it has started the execution. So now it is calling this run command. Okay, perfect. So now if you see, this is starting the run, progress 0 out of 8 completed. So meanwhile over here also you can go and check the progress. So over here if you see, this is 0 out of 8 pass. This is the current execution which is going on. So you can check all the test cases have been executed or getting executed on TestSprite MCP server. So from here you can check, and also you can see your test run has been created over here. So to do application for YouTube, this is the backend test, and 1 out of 8 has passed. So one test has passed. Over here also you can see the progress, and in here also you see 2 out of 8 has passed. So you can check the progress of this, and this way it is going to generate the test completely. So 4 out of 5 out of, so API tests generally run faster. So we can check the progress from here. I'll just have to refresh. So I think 6 out of 8 has passed. Okay, 2 more tests are running right now. So yeah, 7 has passed and 8 has passed. So all the tests has passed over here. I just refresh and I'll be seeing the results of this. 7 out of 8 has passed. Okay, so now what it is doing, it is trying to create the MCP test report. So it is going to create the test report for us. Okay, so if you see over here, 7 out of 8 tests passed, 1 test has failed also, which is update existing task with valid data. Okay, so we can check also what has been done. In here we can check all the trace, what was the error basically, where was the error, everything we can check in the logs as well. Now let's coming back, 7 passed, 1 failed. Okay, so it is trying to write the report. Okay, so now it has generated the TestSprite backend testing completed. This is the results: 8 tests executed, 7 passed, 1 failed. And what was the test coverage, user authentication, task management, and which test has failed, update task has failed, date time parsing issue. So it is also giving us what was the problem, task statistics. So yeah, everything has been done. Now over here also we can see all the tests it has done. All the tests we can see has been generated. It's in in the requests. So over here also we can see all the tests has been generated without writing any single lines of code. So yeah, so we have all the tests. So over here also we can check our reports basically. So this is the file. We can use this to generate the it is already HTML file. So I think we are done with the all the testing. So that was all in this particular video. I hope you liked this hands-on session on how to test the application using AI and MCP server tool. So do let me know in the comment box whether you liked it or you want any different types of videos from me, or any comments how I can improve or anything, So I hope this was helpful, and do subscribe to the channel and press the like button if you really like the content, and that way it gives motivation. Thank you, and see you in the next one.